Did you know there's a great story behind the sportswear you have on? As much as you think they're just clothes, they're not. The shoes, the pants, that vest. Yes, there is an entire business tied to those simple clothes. How so, you may ask? Well, it's simple really. Let's go on a journey. Athleisure wear has always been a business ever since its inception in the 19th century. The story goes, in 1892, the first shoe with rubber bottoms was designed specifically for athletes, and since these rubber shoes provided better traction for courts, or on courts rather, they became highly favored and preferred amongst tennis players, thus the name tennis shoes. Then followed the polo tees. Although they're extremely fashionable today, paired with a pair of jeans, formal trousers, polo tees were always originally selected designs for tennis players. Compared to the long sleeve tees, they were much better at providing flexibility as well as breathability on the court. A lot of new clothing in the 20th century was soon being created to meet the needs of athletes, not knowing that the apparel would have a greater and bigger appeal beyond the athletics. By the 1970s, modern athleisure began to take center stage. Everybody wanted to look like an athlete, and so grew the exercise and fitness movement. Apparel companies noticed the demand in sportswear, and so, in true entrepreneurial spirit, began designing sports-specific clothing. They chose only the best research fabrics that offered moisture, wicking properties, fabrics that improved breathability, and furthermore, designed clothing that retained less odor. The quality of clothing was better and improved, and hence, more clothing was produced. In 1963, Adidas introduced their first tennis shoe, named the Robert Haylet, which is popularly known today as Stan Smith, named after the tennis player of the same name. The Stan Smith became a game changer in the athletics wear game, embedding itself in sneaker culture and making plenty of money in the process. It is reported to have sold over 100 million sneakers worldwide. With the rise in athletic wear as casual wear, an American business magazine coined the term athleisure. Because by 2000s, athleisure gradually found its footing in America. However, it is important to note that a British company, yes, a British company, started it all. A company named Redfern and Sons set the foreground for companies such as Lululemon, who later laid the foundation for other companies. The emergence of these brands propelled the growth of sportswear even further, impacting the street culture, soon hip-hop. Nike has also been a prominent player in athleisure wear, reportedly making over $6.6 billion a year with Jordans. And this, till this day, is a must-have for anyone who considers themselves a sneaker connoisseur. All in all, athleisure wear became and still is a popular business worldwide and shows no sign of ever declining. As the fitness and exercise movement gradually become trendy, athletic wear will never go out of style. What started as a business for making sportswomen and sportmen comfortable gradually grew into a business of visual aesthetic, with luxury brands soon penetrating the market. Nowadays, you can never turn a corner without spotting an individual in sweatpants, tracksuits. Whoa, fun fact, tracksuits were actually reportedly made popular by none other than Bruce Lee, master of Kung Fu and martial arts. Well, back to the topic. Nowadays, you can never turn a corner without spotting an individual in sweatpants, tracksuits, high-rise leggings, baseball caps, and all other forms of athletic wear, including the very sneakers you probably have on right now. For that guy in a suit and some Air Force Ones, and for the lady in a gym tights and a sports bra, whether young or whether old, Athleisure is a perfect fit for all. Remember, if you find this content informative, be sure to hit that subscribe and be sure to be on the lookout for our next segment on streetwear as we close this trilogy. And if you haven't caught the one on sneaker culture, you may want to hit rewind. Hey, my people, stay frosty.